Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is your science lecture of grade 5th, and I am your science teacher Aparna Pandey from Arctic Progressive School, Lamachur. So student, as you all know that we have completed our chapter number 6, Safety and First Aid. So student, now in today's class we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter number 7. Today we are going to start our new chapter, chapter number 7, and its name is Air and Water Essentials for Life. What it is saying? Air and Water Essentials for Life. It means that here we are going to discuss about the air as well as water, and what we are going to discuss, that why air and water are essentials for life. Essential means the most important one, that why air and water are important, why we consider air and water as important. So these things we are going to discuss in today's video. Now students, you can see here we are going to start chapter number 7. So kindly open page number 61 of your science book. Kindly open page number 61 of your science book. Here students, see, as we are saying air. Air means what is in your surrounding? In your surrounding air is there, right? So now today we are going to discuss about this air. Our earth is surrounded by the air. Our earth is surrounded by the air. And do you know what we called it? We called it atmosphere. The earth that is surrounded by the air, the air which surrounds the earth is called atmosphere. So let's start. You can see what it is saying. Our earth is surrounded by a thick blanket of air. Because earth is surrounded completely, so we call it thick blanket. So what it is saying? Our earth is surrounded by a thick blanket. This blanket of air around the earth is called atmosphere. Okay? This blanket of air around the earth is called atmosphere. Now see, this atmosphere, or we can say the layer of air or atmosphere, see, suppose this is our earth. Okay? Suppose this is our earth. This is our earth. Now air in the surrounding of the earth, in this way the air is there. So what is this? Actually this air is called the, what it is called? This air is called the atmosphere. But I told you the earth is surrounded by the air, and this air is called the atmosphere. Now student, this air, what happens, that this layer of air around the earth is like a blanket. But actually what happened, that this blanket is very थिक नियर द अर्थ. जितना अर्थ है, अर्थ के पास ये ब्लैंकेट क्या हो जाता है? थिक हो जाता है. एंड एज वी आर मूविंग अपसाइड, तो slowly this blanket becomes thin. Blanket becomes thin means the layer of air becomes thin. जैसे जब हम अर्थ की सराउंडिंग में देख रहे हैं, then this air कह लीजिए या एटमॉस्फेयर कह लीजिए, this is a thick layer. ये कैसा है? This is thick. This one is thick. But as we are moving far from the earth, as we are moving away from the earth in the top side, जितना हम ऊपर को जाते जाएंगे, then what we will get? We will get that this thick layer is becoming now thin. धीरे धीरे पतली होती जा रही है. So this is thin. This is thin. So what we can say that earth is surrounded by the air, and this air is called atmosphere. This air is called atmosphere. Okay? What is saying, the air is thick near the surface of earth, and it becomes thinner and thinner as we go higher and higher from the surface of the earth. as we move away from the surface of the earth, or as we are moving higher and higher from the surface of the earth, the layer of atmosphere becomes thin, and thin means patla. So what we have found, that air near the earth's surface is thick and the air little away from the earth's surface, as we are moving higher, it is becoming thin. Thick means mota, thin means patla. Okay, so what it is saying, that it becomes thinner and thinner as we go higher and higher from the surface of the earth. As I told you that earth is surrounded by the air. So actually what it is, air is the mixture of gases and we call it atmosphere. Okay, air is a mixture of gases and we call it atmosphere. Why I am saying air is a mixture of gases, soon you will come to know. But for now, just understand this, that air is a mixture of gases and we call it atmosphere. Very good. So actually, what is the requirement of atmosphere? Why do we need atmosphere? So see beta, what happens that, as this is the earth where human beings as well as plants and animals all are living, right? And we know that we also have a sun. We also have a sun, right? And sun, what happens that our earth get rays from sun, right? We know this, that earth get rays from sun. So beta, what happens that as the sun rays, that is ultraviolet rays, as the sun rays, that is ultraviolet rays, these rays which comes from the sun are very harmful for the living beings, as we know that earth gets the sunlight, right? So this sunlight, these sun rays have ultraviolet rays, and these rays are very harmful for the living beings, whether it's a human, animals or plants. And in case of humans, these ultraviolet rays causes skin disease, that is means it causes disease called skin cancer. Just you can think by yourself that how much harmful are these rays, as they are causing skin cancer. So now what is the importance of atmosphere, student? That you can see this is the layer of atmosphere, and how it works, it protects us from this ultraviolet rays. This atmosphere protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays. Okay, now how this protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays? So see beta, our atmosphere, this I have shown you complete atmosphere. This atmosphere is mainly divided into 4 parts. Our atmosphere mainly divided into 4 parts, or we can say atmosphere consists of 4 layers. 4 layers. Okay, so what are these 4 layers? We can say that atmosphere consists of 4 layers, and what are these 4 layers? Troposphere, then we have stratosphere, then we have ionosphere, and then we have exosphere. So students, what I told you that our atmosphere can be divided into the 4 layers, and these are troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere and exosphere. Now see, actually what happens beta, that as I told you, earth is surrounded by the atmosphere or air, and this air is a type of a blanket which protects our earth from the harmful UV rays, as well as it helps in maintaining a temperature which is suitable for the life. Okay, it maintains the temperature which is required by the humans as well as all the living beings for living. Now let's see what it is given in your book. The atmosphere plays an important role in sustaining life on Earth. Sustaining life on Earth means that how life will exist, how life will remain there. So for this thing, atmosphere has a big role. Let's see what it is. It contains oxygen, which is essential for us for breathing. As I told you, atmosphere or air is a mixture of gases. So in that mixture of gases, one most important gas that is required by the all living organisms is oxygen, right? So oxygen is the gas that is present in this atmosphere and which we require for breathing. So the first most important thing that contains atmosphere. Second thing, that atmosphere or air also contains the carbon dioxide, which is used by the plants for preparing their food. Okay, first oxygen that is required by the human being, and second important thing that atmosphere contains is carbon dioxide, which is the important gas required by the plants for preparing their food. So you can think by yourself that how much atmosphere is important for us. Now see, the atmosphere protects the earth from the immense heat and harmful rays. As I told you that the atmosphere protects earth from the harmful rays as well as the immense heat. Immense heat, the level of heat that comes from the sun is very strong. So the most strong heat as well as the harmful rays is controlled by the atmosphere. Now, the air circulates the heat over the earth. What happens? That this air actually circulates the heat over the earth. Therefore, the atmosphere helps in maintaining the right temperature for the survival of living organisms on the earth. This also I have explained you that atmosphere helps in maintaining the temperature so that life can exist on earth. Then beta, it also prevents the meteors from hitting the surface of the earth, as atmosphere is a mixture of gases and it protects the earth in many ways, as I told you, from the sun rays as well as from the immense heat. Similarly, this atmosphere also protects the earth from the meteors that may hit the earth if atmosphere is not there. What are meteors? आपने कई बार हिंदी में सुना हुआ, कहते हैं ना वो उल्का पिंड ऐसे आके गिरता है अर्थ में, और यू हैव, जैसे इसे समझ लीजिए लाइक मेटियोर इज टाइप ऑफ अ स्टोन स्काई से आ रहा है और आके वो आपके अर्थ से अगर हिट कर जाएगा तो व्हाट विल हैपन, इट विल डैमेज द अर्थ इन अ मेनी वेज. So what happens that this atmosphere protects the earth from meteors hitting, right? See student, what happens that atmosphere exists 300 km away from the earth. ठीक है, this is suppose us up to the level of 300 km atmosphere is there, but not above that. So what happens that the atmosphere extends up to 300 km above the earth, and here we can divide this 300 km of atmosphere into the 4 layers as I told you earlier. And what are these 4 layers? Troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere and exosphere. Okay, so what we found that the atmosphere which exists 300 km till 300 km above the earth is actually divided into the which can be divided into the 4 layers, and these are troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, exosphere. And each and every layer has its specific type of role. Let's see what it is. So beta, the lowest and the heaviest layer of the atmosphere is troposphere. As I told you, the thick one layer is there. So So this thick and the heavy layer is called troposphere. This thick and heavy layer is called troposphere. And what happens that this about the 80% of total mass of the air and almost all water vapor of the atmosphere are found in this layer. What I told you that this in this layer which is heavy and we are calling it troposphere, this layer of the atmosphere contains about 80% mass of the air and almost water vapor exists in this layer of the atmosphere. Now the next reason is stratosphere. As I told you, the next reason or the next layer of stratosphere. Now what is the role of this layer? This layer contains ozone. This layer, stratosphere, which is just above the troposphere, contains ozone. Now what is this ozone? Ozone is a type of a layer above troposphere. Ozone is a type of layer, type of a blanket you can say, which protect Earth from UV rays. As I told you that atmosphere protect the Earth from ultraviolet rays or UV rays. So actually in atmosphere which thing is protecting Earth from the UV rays? So it is ozone. Ozone layer that is present in the stratosphere protects the Earth from UV rays. Now students, the ozone present in this region is very useful. It protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun which may cause us skin cancer. This also I had explained to you. Now see, therefore ozone is regarded as protective blanket. Therefore we also called ozone as protective blanket. Now the ionosphere forms the next layer. This is troposphere, then then stratosphere, then ionosphere, and after that exosphere. As I told you, if suppose we are considering this layer as troposphere, okay, this layer as troposphere, then we can consider this second layer as stratosphere, then we can consider the third layer as ionosphere, and then after that the topmost we can say that it is exosphere. The topmost we can say that it is exosphere. So as I told you that atmosphere consists of 4 layers: troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, exosphere. So students, the lower the thick one which contain the 80% mass of the air is troposphere. Above the troposphere there is stratosphere, which consists of the ozone which act as a protective blanket to save Earth from harmful UV rays. Then above the stratosphere there is ionosphere, and above the ionosphere there is the 4th layer of the atmosphere, and that is the topmost layer called exosphere, which is called exosphere. So students, in today's class here we have learned what is atmosphere and that it covers the earth and what is the role of atmosphere, why it is important for earth, and the types of layers that atmosphere consists of. So these all things we have discussed in today's class. So student, the next topic we will see in next video. I hope whatever I have explained today you all are getting that. I hope you all will like this video. Thank you and have a nice